Hello everyone and welcome to WWE Zip Factor. And before anything, I want to apologize for not putting out a video. Well, especially this video, Friday Night SmackDown, and it's Sunday right now. But I was on vacation, so I just came back last night. I was too tired. I just finished watching SmackDown right now, and it was a pretty good show, actually. We got a couple new rivalries, so yeah, it should be interesting to review it right now. But before anything, also, I want you to tell me in the comments if you miss Michael Cole as a heel persona, because I miss Michael Cole as a heel. I know he's been face, well, half face, whatever, half heel, for like ever since what happened to Jerry. So I don't know. I miss Michael as a heel. He was funnier. He was cooler. Anyway, the show started off with Big Show coming out, talking about his WrestleMania moments and stuff, and how he lost the title in 45 seconds, I believe. That was cool. Randy Orton came out, and they just basically hyped up the main event of the night, which is Orton versus Big Show for the #1 contendership. Del Rio came out, and Randy Orton RKO'd him. So, that was interesting. Santino and Antonio Cesaro for the United States Championship. Antonio Cesaro was definitely gonna win. It was for the title, and he needed to beat him after Santino beat him last week. So I didn't care. I really didn't care. It happened so many times already, and I don't know. They don't really have too much good chemistry inside the ring. And I just like to share my opinion here. At first, I really did not like Antonio Cesaro, but now I'm starting to like him a little bit more. I don't know why. I do. Next, we had probably the best Divas match this year. Last 2 years, three years, four. All time? No, not all time. I missed Lita and Trish Stratus. But Beth Phoenix versus Natalya, it was good. It was really entertaining. I'm not gonna lie. At first, I did skip it, but then I read online some reviews. They said it was really good, so I had to go back and watch it. And I'm happy I did. It was good. After the match, Eve came out and suspended Beth Phoenix. They went to commercial. After commercial, Beth Phoenix went to complain to Booker T. And Booker T reversed the decision, and Eve blamed everything on Teddy Long. Where is this going? I have no idea. There's been reports all over the internet that Booker T and AJ are going to be fired pretty soon for not being able to control the show, and somebody else with a bigger name capacity is going to take over. Hint, hint, Ric Flair. Actually, if they do decide to bring back Ric Flair, he has either two ways to go: either managing both shows or managing Dolph Ziggler. And I hope they go with Ziggler, really. I mean, it'll be cool to see him both on SmackDown and on Raw, but I don't know. Either way, he's going to be on both shows because Ziggler's everywhere. He's just that awesome. But I think Ziggler will benefit a lot more with Ric Flair than Vicky, because Vicky doesn't even do shit for him. Next, we had another Barrett versus Ryder. And I know a couple videos before this, or the last video, I said I was going to do a review about Barrett's career, rise and fall of Ray Barrett, and I still want to do that, so hopefully that'll come pretty soon. And for building up Ray Barrett to be such a beast in all his promos and stuff, coming back to face Ryder and be competitive, like, come on, Ryder. I mean, I like Ryder, but Wade Barrett, why would he have a competitive match against Zack Ryder? Wade Barrett almost lost, I want to say, but I don't know. I know that Ryder got the hell clothesline really hard. I think that hurt him. That looked painful. It really did. Next, we had Miz TV, which I am liking. I love Miz TV. One more thing. I mean, Sheamus came out like right, really quick. Miz didn't even get a couple words out. But we in this segment we saw Sheamus, Happy Sheamus, and Serious Sheamus. And Happy Sheamus should never come back ever in the WWE ever. I don't like it. It's just too goofy, too stupid. When he got serious, that's when I said, okay, he deserved the title. It was good. Sheamus, serious, really entertaining. And The Miz, he is awesome. He truly is awesome. He says he's awesome. He's awesome. That promo, if you didn't see it, I loved it. It showed why The Miz is The Miz. Why The Miz is awesome. It really did. It was cool. It was really good. we had the Raw recap. Actually, we had another one before this with CM Punk and John Cena, whatever. But this one was with Jerry, so I think I should have said something about it, because I don't think I said something on the Raw review, and that was, I don't know, it just didn't stand out. But I'm happy for Jerry that he's getting better, and apparently he's not even gonna come back this whole year, until like either early 2013 or midway 13. So wow, no Jerry for a long time. I mean, Raw commentary has gotten a lot better, not gonna lie. it's so yeah, whatever. Next we had Cody Rhodes and Damian Sandow versus the Usos in a tag team match. Actually, this whole thing is a tournament, which is really cool. It's really interesting. I have the tournament here. Yeah, I had to write it down because I would not remember this. Here are the teams that are gonna be in the tournament. It's gonna be Cody Rhodes, Damian Sandow, Rhodes Scholars versus the Usos. Then it's going to be Santino Marella versus Zack Ryder versus Justin Gabriel, and Tysin Kidd. Then it's going to be Kofi Kingston and Truth versus the Primetime Players, like we haven't seen that already. Then it's going to be Epico and Primo versus Rey Mysterio and Cara. Sin Cara. Right here we saw Rhodes Scholars go over the Usos. I mean, I think they tried to make it look like it was competitive, but we all knew Cody Rhodes and Damian Sandow was going to win that definitively. I mean, the Usos got a lot of offense, but yeah, Damian Sandow and Cody Rhodes just won pretty easy. The way I think this is gonna be going down is gonna be Cody Rhodes and Damian Sandow they went over Usos this week. Santino Marella and Santino Marella and Zack Ryder versus Justin Gabriel, Tyson Kidd. I think Santino Marella and Zack Ryder are gonna go over, just because they have more crowd. The crowd is more behind them, and then they're gonna go on to lose to Cody Rhodes and Damian Sandow, and that's why I think Santino Marella and Zack Ryder are gonna go over, because Damian Sandow and Cody Rhodes need more heat on them. So if they beat a crowd favorite team, then they might get more heat. It makes sense. Now Kofi Kingston and Truth, I think they're gonna lose to the Primetime Players. Just, for they could finally get their win over them. And Epico and Primo versus Rey Mysterio and Cara. Rey Mysterio and Cara are going to definitely win that. They're going to keep winning for a long time. Until they get their tag team match. And then they're going to go on to face each other, hopefully. Which would be really interesting. But I think they're going to win. And the Primetime Players are going to win before they can actually get their match again. Because, the Primetime Players attack Rey Mysterio and Sin Cara. So I think they deserve their rematch. Or, post-match. I don't know what it's called. But after that, it's going to be Cody Rhodes and Damian Sandow versus Sin Cara and Rey Mysterio. And Cody Rhodes and Sin Cara, I think, are going to win. Because, I don't know, it looks like they're pushing Kane and Daniel Bryan as a face team. So they need a heel team to face. And Sin Cara and Rey Mysterio, I don't think they're going to lose clean. I think something's going to happen. It's some cheating stuff. And then they're going to lose. So that should be fun to watch. So that's that. Cody Rhodes and Damian Sandow go over the Usos here. Next, we had Ryback versus Tensai. And before anything, I just want to say Ryback is fucking strong. I mean, it's funny because Ryback only got 3 moves the whole match. He got the belly to belly, the slam, and the clothesline, and then the finisher, which I forget what it's called. But Tensai made it look like it was a good match. Tensai was just slapping him, punching him, splashes and stuff. And then Ryback just came back, stupid. He did the clothesline. He did his finisher to Tensai. And when I saw this on just paper, I thought he was just gonna win with the clothesline, because the clothesline does look freaking powerful. But he picked up Tensai for that special. And that was amazing. Oh my god, I really didn't think he could do it. I mean, at first you could see that he said, "Holy shit, this guy's heavier than I thought." But then he picked down and he just started marching that motherfucker. That was awesome. I enjoyed that. That was cool. Backstage, we had Randy Orton and Alberto Del Rio. Actually, Randy Orton was just walking out for his match, and Alberto Del Rio tagged him and hurt him. So right there, we got another another, continuum to a future storyline between Alberto Del Rio and Randy Orton. Yeah, it was just that, really. It was just Randy Orton getting injured before he could face Big Show and lose to Big Show, because he did. And not make Randy Orton look weak. So, yeah. It's funny because if you listen real carefully to the whole backstage segment, at the end, you can hear Cody Rhodes' song in the background, which is it's pretty funny to me. I don't know why. So, yeah, after the break, we went back. Alberto Del Rio was in the stage saying he's going to be the new number one contender. I mean, the new person fighting for the number one contendership against Big Show. And Randy Orton attacks him. And then he fights Show, which he gets completely annihilated. And after the match, Big Show came out, knocked him out again. So, yeah. And then on WWE.com, they had another like a after show preview thingy. Not the backstage segments, which are really entertaining on YouTube. But on WWE.com, they showed Alberto Del Rio come back out after the show was over and attack Orton. So I think they're gonna be going at it at Hell in a Cell. People are saying that some people are saying that it's gonna go to Survivor Series. I don't think so. That's too long. Alberto Del Rio needs to be doing something, and that's the best thing that they got for him right now. Okay, now to some predictions that I think are gonna happen, which they might happen, they might not. But we saw Dolph Ziggler in the Miz TV, and he was hitting that he was gonna be cashing in the Money in the Bank at Hell in a Cell. And I was talking to a couple of friends of mine, and everybody was laughing if Big Show wins, and then Dolph Ziggler comes in and cashes in for the second, and then Big Show loses his title for the second time to Money in the Bank cash in. That would be funny stuff right there. Oh my God, poor Big Show. But other than that happening, I don't think Dolph Ziggler is gonna cash in. I think they're making him too. I don't know. They're making it too obvious if he does cash in. Cody Rhodes and Damian Sandler versus Kane and Daniel Bryan at Hell in a Cell should be really interesting if it does happen. I'm open for Sin Cara and Rey Mysterio to face them, but I think Cody Rhodes and Damian Sandler deserves it a lot more. And on Raw, we saw Ryback stare down with CM Punk, so it should be really interesting what they do with that on Raw. I mean, to me, I don't think he's ready to be there in the ring with a WWE champion. And if he beats the WWE champion, then CM Punk looks extremely weak that he lost to this guy. I mean, not that weak because he's freaking huge. But then if then Ryback loses, then he lost to the WWE champion. What do you expect? So I don't think he's ready. So I think they should hold off on that for a while. I know Mr. McMahon wants to push him to the moon already, but I think it's too early. Too early. They should hold off on that. What else happened in this show? Wade Barrett. Oh man, that's all I can say, man. They hyped him up so good. I was dying for him to come. And it's funny when he came back against Yoshitata, I believe it was. He said that he doesn't want to be in these stupid, silly matches, and ever since he said that, he's been in these stupid, silly matches. So, whatever. And I'm still trying to figure out why he said he's open for business if nobody is offering him money to. I thought he was going to be more like a mercenary, or however you want to say it. I thought they were going to pay him to do stuff to the opponent. Like, I bet the Rio could have paid him to attack Sheamus at Night of Champions, and he would have won. So that would have made him a lot more interesting. Santino Marella versus Antonio Cesaro. I don't think it should ever happen anymore until Antonio Cesaro loses the title. I can't wait for Bound for Glory. After Bound for Glory, Christian is probably going to come back and he could feud with Antonio Cesaro. So that should be fun. Bound for Glory is getting close. So that's going to be a fun show. I'm going to do a predictions, and then after the show, I'm going to do a review. So that should be really fun. And then Hell in a Cell is about 4 weeks away, 3 weeks away. I don't know why they have Hell in a Cell so far apart from Night of Champions. That should be a lot more closer. But yeah, that wraps this up. SmackDown was good. I give it around 7 out of 10. 6.5 maybe. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments below. Subscribe if you want to see more reviews. Subscribe if you want to see anything else awesome like me. Like the video. And in my previous video, I said if you want to see how to watch free pay-per-view, like I do some most of the time. Like the video. Let me know in the comments if you do, because I'll be more than happy to show that to everybody. That's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.